Good evening, everyone. We're a few minutes late, but, better late than never. Welcome to the Youth Drone Sports Championships week number 4 of our Soaring Spring season of the 2022 year of our Lord or something like that. I don't know what that is. I'm Netizen01. This is Marty McFlyen. We are your hosts for this evening here at the YDSC. We have, I think, 15 pilots tonight racing, competing for a spot in our qualifying and finals as we head towards the end of the season. We have a good show planned tonight. I'm excited about some of these matchups that we have in the first 3 matches. It's going to be pretty awesome. Number 1, I'm looking forward to a lot, actually. So, Marty, what can you tell me?
Well, it's Wednesday again. Can't believe it's our 4th Wednesday, a full month into the Soaring Spring 2022 season already in the YDSC. This is our marquee sim race of the week. We got kids joining in the sim every weeknight these days, but Wednesday night is the main event. All the pilots have qualified at the start of the season. They are in it to win it. They are accumulating points throughout the course of the Soaring Spring. And tonight we are at a very special venue, virtually, in Velocidrone. One very close to my heart, and there's some great courses that I see that these pilots are about to fly. So it should be very entertaining from a spectator standpoint. I look a little blown out. Am I blown out?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna go with it. Got a light colored shirt on. It's just, I'm radiating here. But I think that's just excitement. I think I'm just excited. And 3 groups of pilots. This is our Wednesday night format, the one we've been using for a while. It's working well. Pilots squaring off in group play, racking up points. And then we break some ties, and then we get into the mains. The mains is how we climb our way into the final, the A main, and then we name a winner. We've had the same winner the last 2 weeks. If you're a fan of St. Paul Highland Park drone racing, which, get on board, everybody. I'm telling you, it's about to happen in a big way. Yes, Boomer, the sophomore from Highland Park, back-to-back wins. Can he three-peat tonight? Now, we also have points that maybe we should take a break at some point tonight and kind of give a season update on points, because I know we have it.
If only I had an overlay for it.
Well,
we can talk through it, but we'll figure it out. Right?
But I think the people watching probably want to see some racing. Let's meet these pilots. Let's find out who they are, where they're from, what they're going to be racing. And yeah, let's just keep the content coming. Look at all this awesome overlay stuff. We got our League OS background imagery. There's a crawl down there. Just sort of taking it easy for now. And here we got some pilots. Match 1. All right. Now these pilots will square off 5 times in a row. Pilots need reps on these courses. Same course all 5 times, but you never know. You might change your lines a little bit. You might try to get a different kind of an edge. You might have a mishap along the way. So never know what you're going to get heat after heat. And this is the first group that we will see, starting with, from the Tiny Turbines, a new pilot, for this season, and already making waves. We've got Liv. Welcome, Liv. 11th grader, I believe, in the homeschool world. Next, from Academy of Holy Angels and the Pirate Picture, the famed Pirate Picture. This pilot's showing me something of late. Pilot's been putting in work. I'm excited to see how he does tonight. Melon. Welcome, Melon. Holy Angels. So we've got Tiny Turbines, we got Holy Angels. Next up, from Apple Valley High School, one of the original pilots in the YDSC, now a senior, was around as a freshman when this whole YDSC thing started at Apple Valley High School. And he has been very close the past couple weeks, only to be edged out by our repeat champion. Let's see what he's got tonight. Broff, are you up for the challenge tonight?
I believe I am.
I believe you are too. All right. After that, we're back to the Holy Angel Squad, this time by way of Annunciation Middle School. I think Annunciation goes from like kindergarten through 8th grade, correct, Moose Master?
That is indeed correct.
Have you been there since kindergarten?
Yeah, I've been there since preschool.
Wow, since preschool.
I forgot to say that, sorry. Yeah, there's a preschool too.
Perhaps the greatest drone racing pilot, I'm certain of it, the greatest drone racing pilot ever to come out of Annunciation, groomed all the way since preschool. All right, Moose Master, the 8th grader, leading the way at Annunciation and representing the Holy Angels team. All right, Moose Master, let's see what you got tonight. And then we're heading down to Wichita, Kansas, where we always like to go on Wednesdays for our good friend and the always dangerous Quad Boy. Quad Boy is here. What an awesome profile picture. And you know, Quad Boy came up for our regional championship here in Minneapolis last November. And I'm hopeful that he'll be here on May 1st for our national championship back at Target Field, the home of the Twins. Let's hope. But first, let's see how these 5 pilots do against each other. Are they ready to go, Sour Power, Mentor Extraordinaire?
They are ready. Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Let's have some fun. Let's take some deep breaths, fast and furious.
Pilots, as we go live.
All right, now wait till you see this beautiful environment, this beautiful venue. There it is. They are off, and we are at YDSC Arena. And a very technical course on the arena floor right now with Broff out in front. Building a lead, going through the ladders, around some flags on the baseline. A crazy 8. And then up over the hoop. What a great move that is. I believe this is a 2-lapper. Sour Power?
That is correct. Two laps.
2 laps. Broff is first on to lap number 2. Melon giving chase, but it's a pretty big gap. And then it's Quad Boy, Moose Master, and Liv.
Yeah, Broth is just
complicated
column so tight.
Woo. A 51 out of the gate, barely over 51 seconds goes Broff. He's setting the bar high already.
These pilots have been putting in a lot of work. And also, Melon is in a car right now.
Melon's flying from a car?
From a car.
How can that be?
We do that when we're flying drones. Sometimes we fly from our cars.
He's
not driving and flying.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a passenger.
Charts a 118 from the car. Beats 119 from the car. That's impressive. Now Quad Boy from Wichita coming through a little crazy 8 himself. Strong 3rd. All right, Moose Master. A product of Annunciation in South Minneapolis. I'll say Southwest Minneapolis. I know where it is. I grew up not far from there. Navigating that ladder. If anyone is watching this for the first time and wondering, what's the big deal here? Well, what Moose Master just did on that ladder is not easy. It takes hours and hours to do this stuff. That crazy 8 as well. Nice finish, Moose Master.
10-second countdown.
Way to get through this course. And we have Liv on the course still. A beginner, not much race experience, but all kinds of experience to be gained on this course. Way to step up to the challenge.
False start.
Okay, 1 heat in the books. We keep track of how they finished. We're going to go 4 more times. You can see the pilot profiles over on the left-hand side of your screen. Liv with our default YDSC profile pic. Seeing double up there in the corner. That's okay. It's a great looking graphic. Love it. Roth out in front. Once again, stretching an early lead. I mentioned, Broff has been doing this since freshman year. He's now a senior. Back then, as he'll tell you, there was no sim racing. We were not bringing the sim races back then. It was all IRL, in real life. We recommended the simulator. Hey, this is a good idea. It'll help you learn how to fly a lot better. But it wasn't until something called COVID that we leaned into the sim in a big way, and my goodness, everybody got a ton better. Another 51! Almost identical. Broff burning up YDSC Arena. Let's see if Melon can stay ahead of Quad Boy in the race for second here. And he does. Nice finish, Melon. A little bit faster than the first go-round. Flying from a car. Quad Boy from Wichita, 117. Same top three, shaping up to be similar. All these technical turns are a difference maker. You gotta know how to navigate the tight stuff here. Moose Master on that ladder again. As I mentioned, not easy at all. Down the baseline around the flags. Well, oh, yes. Gets through the crazy 8.
10-second countdown.
Moose Master quite a bit faster than his first time. Are you getting the hang of it, Moose Master?
Yes, I am, but I still despise ladders.
You agree with me that they're not easy. Well, nothing that's worth it is easy. So,
False start, false start.
stick with it. All right, so this is our first group of 3. They're going for the 3rd time in a row.
We go live.
Wednesday night in the YDSC.
Thumbs down, thumbs up, pilots.
Whooping on a Wednesday night. You hear the voice of Sour Power, chief mentor in the YDSC. He's got unique training and instructions for all these pilots. He knows what they need. I don't know how he does it, but they all get better. And Broff. Look at Broff go down that ladder. Wow. That is a veteran pilot who practices amongst all the other things he's doing as a senior. But yes. Oh, look at that. That ladder underneath the hoop in the paint was nothing. So smooth. I mean... Oh. What is that over that first flag? Is that something? Oh, a 49! You have to go around that far corner, Sour Power? Do you do a full revolution of it?
Around these flags, yes.
Yeah, okay, now I'm seeing it. I didn't realize. Okay, Brock with a 49, let's see. Here comes Melon again! From the car. The car trip couldn't wait, huh? Had to go somewhere. It's alright. You can do it, do it. Here comes Quad Boy. Always there in the mix. Quad Boy from Wichita, Kansas. Flying up into the arena. Take a little tour. Oh, Moose Master coming in. Super hot.
I made this map.
Yeah, you did.
I was like,
It was a salute to you, netizen.
I was like, this is very familiar. I'm not sure why it's so familiar.
The name is just throwing me off.
What's going on here?
Yes, this is a tribute to you, netizen, from back in the day.
You. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's one that the pilots have long talked about. One that's great for the spectators and so nerve-wracking for all the pilots.
I don't know.
On every level.
The finals. I like our finals better on this gym. It's so good. It's so much fun.
Going up.
Yeah, we're just wait to see what's in store, and pilots are now thinking, oh, it's going to be the state finals. Haha, no. But yeah, just wait.
I bet most people watching didn't know that there was an official YDSC arena. I mean, we didn't take any taxpayer money. There was no taxpayer money involved. It was all privately funded.
All private, yeah, we spared no expense building this arena for you.
We're not going to lean on the taxpayer. If you want to come, you can come. Obviously, no one's there in the seats, but we got
All right,
pilots.
Here we go. Goggles
Turn
out.
it up.
Thumbs up.
Just like COVID, is empty arena. It was built.
Yeah, we
in
haven't-
COVID. It'll be permanently stuck in COVID with empty seats.
This is a
That-
COVID time capsule.
Actually, before I have the pilots actually pick up a transmitter, they have to go ahead and wax this entire floor
That's good. I
Mhm.
as
keep
initiation.
it so shiny. I appreciate that. Okay. Same result every time so far. This is the fourth one or fifth one?
Fourth.
This is the fourth one, so I thought. 3 in a row, same result. Can anybody mix things up? Quad Boy is right there with Melon.
For the
In
first
second.
last time, I was in third until the second ladder.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was.
All right, I'll keep an eye out for that. I didn't catch that, but Melon. Well, Broff again breaks 50. Melon started close with Quad Boy. Pulled away. Nice ladder work. Oh, I see. There's a little skinny slalom over there. And a 107. Melon getting faster. Here comes Quad Boy, not too far behind. But once again, Broff, Melon, Quad Boy, 1, 2, 3. Moose Master looking strong in fourth place. Coming to his favorite part of the course. Well done. And a little skinny slalom. No problem at all for the Moose Master. And through.
10-second countdown.
Well done. Alright, so there's one more as Liv continues work on the course. We used to have the beginners on a simple oval, and it was fun, but sometimes you can get stuck there. This is a real course that Liv is
False
flying.
start. False
My
start.
goodness.
Pilots are
Designed by the one and only Netizen01. He just remembered. Hey, this looks familiar.
Here we go. Deep breath. Have fun.
How long does it take you to design a course like that, Netizen? And to build it? From Velocity Ground?
I don't know. It depends on, like, if you have a vision ahead of time going in and you have command of the tool, it can take you as short as maybe 20, 30 minutes. But when you're learning the tool, you can add an extra couple hours on top of that. There's also some, unfortunately, there's a few kind of weird bugs in the editor. So the game is built on Unity. If you're familiar with game development, Unity is a game engine. They have this huge like asset store library where you can basically kind of buy and download a whole bunch of like plugins. So Ash, who's out of the UK, who built and designed Velocity Drone, what we're flying in right now, basically pulled something off the asset store for an editor, and there are some bugs in it that he's unable to kind of, figure out, or doesn't really think that they're bugs.
Profit the win.
I think they're bugs because they make my life very difficult. Looks like Quad Boy right now ahead of Melon. This could be a little
Look
bit
at
of a change in points here for a second. Now that may not seem like that's a big deal right now in this, because we're on to match number 5, or game number 5 in this group. So Quad Boy's pulling up a second. Melon will look for a third. So I'm not sure if Melon is in advanced. Is Melon in advanced class or not?
Intermediate.
He's intermediate. Yeah. So Quad Boy pulling up an extra point could have implications when compared against other advanced pilots in the advanced classes we head through the next 2 matches. So that was a good win. Good second place by Quad Boy. Probably needed that to make sure that he can avoid a tie and a race off and maybe secure his spot into the mains.
Let's see if Moose Master. Yes. Another strong finish for Moose Master. Taking fourth. So consistent first for Broth, fourth for Moose Master, fifth for Liv. But Quad Boy and Melon trade places there.
Go ahead and finish it out, Liv.
All right, Liv gonna rock this final ladder. That was solid right there.
You know what's like the most fun of watching these pilots is knowing that what we're watching right now, like they're gonna get to the point of a broth in like a year.
Ooh, nice finish, Liv.
What we're watching is
Pilot.
just the beginning stages and phases of these pilots, and yeah,
It really
their
is.
ceiling is super high, and they're just gonna get so good. So, all right, after match number 1, Broth is gonna run away with 5 points. Again, low score is gonna be the goal here. Melon with 11. Quad Boy with 14. Again, that second place win there in the fifth game dropped him from 15 to 14. That might play a critical role here. We'll see. Moose Master with 20, Liv with 25. This is pretty much as we would expect as we go. That's how we roll around here. So we will move on to match number 2. If I can get that lined up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm on this computer. There you go, Marty. Match number 2.
Match number 2. Here we are. Okay. The second group of 5, starting with, from the Tiny Turbines, another newcomer to this season, flying extremely well early and only going to get better. Skylar Go Burr. Skylar Go Burr, a 7th grader in the homeschool ecosystem. All right, very impressive early start. Then we come all the way out to Colorado early colleges in the Fort Collins area, rocking the default YDSC image, but our representative from Colorado, yourself number 1, one of the great names in all of League OS right there. Yourself number 1. Welcome. Back to the Tiny Turbines. One of the founders of the Tiny Turbines, the founder, certainly one of the founders, and the artist behind her profile picture and the profile pictures of other great pilots in the YDSC, Shy Dragon. Shy, great to have you flying with us again this Wednesday.
Yeah, you can just call me the captain.
The captain. All right. Founder. Okay.
I am the founder.
All right. Captain and founder.
I
Well,
heard you struggling there.
another early pioneer of the turbines in the same group with Shy Dragon, their teammate. And look at that profile picture. Always admiring Eclipse. Eclipse, one of the most dangerous pilots, certainly in the YDSC. Eclipse, welcome to match 2. Where there's yet another tiny turbine. 4 turbines in this match. It's almost like practice, and they invited their friend from Colorado. Peeking from under the blanket or couch or whatever on a beautiful hardwood floor.
Dresser.
What is it?
It's a dresser.
Oh, it's just under the dresser.
Yeah. We have
Not
4
for herself.
4
Cats like
turbines.
that.
You know, my daughter has
Yes.
been bugging me, Shy. I need to get her on. And you guys need to start coaching her.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
She's
All right,
not-
well,
soon,
the child
soon to
to
be
train.
10, but she is desperate to learn, and I would love her to be a part of the Tiny Turbines. My gosh. So
What a great
As
squad.
I said
So much
way
fun.
back, as we said way back when the Tiny Turbines started, she is absolutely welcome.
I know.
No more tiny turbines, okay? The tiny turbines are too big, okay?
Break up the
You wanna
turbines.
join too?
There it says. All right, well, not to lose the last intro here of the group, Squirkit, who, you know, Always watch out for Squirkit. Squirkit is always in the mix. This Tiny Turbine squad is letting a Colorado pilot crash their party. Yourself, number one, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see. Let's line them up. We're going to go 5 times.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots. Deep breath, have fun.
Where will yourself fall into this mix? Yourself. I just think that's good. Boom. Uh-oh. That thing's happening again.
I told yourself I need to connect with them to get that change. Squirkit's in first right now, Eclipse in second, Shy Dragon in third, yourself number 1 in fourth, and Skylar Go Burr in fifth. Eclipse only 2.5 gates behind, well, about 3 gates now behind Squirkit.
Eclipse goes down. Keep going, Sour. You got it.
Oh, okay. You just said Eclipse went down. Shy Dragon not far behind Eclipse, only by 3.5 gates. Eclipse looking like a little bit of a fumble up. Squirkit having a nice lead. Just got to hold it together. Yourself number 1, not that far behind Shy Dragon. Skylar Go Burr rounding 5th place right now. Keeping it nice and clean, nice and smooth, pilots. Shy Dragon is only about a half a gate. Squirkit takes first place this time. Eclipse only about a gate and a half ahead. And this is not team play, by the way this is going, because there is advanced and intermediate, so either way it wouldn't matter. So Eclipse takes second. Shy Dragon only a couple gates to go, but yourself number 1 starting to catch up. Only about 5 gates behind. Shy Dragon in third. Here comes yourself number 1 with a gate to go. Skylar Go Burr rounding off 5th. We got a 10-second countdown, pilots. 10 seconds.
So Squirkit with the win. Introduced last, but coming in first in this first heat.
Uh-oh. That means I gotta be on top of it. Squirkit is winner there.
Squirkit first. Eclipse in second.
Yep, okay.
Shy Dragon in third.
Yep.
Yourself number 1 in fourth. And Skylar Go Burr in 5th. Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Well, I'll start first.
Is it the hashtag sign and yourself's name that's breaking everything?
Yeah. I forgot to reach back out, and I mentioned it, and I'm gonna reach back out to so we get that at least yourself 1,
Sure,
and just take that out or write it out. All right, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Take a deep breath. Don't shake.
Going around the stanchion.
And they're off. Eclipse takes a whole shot, followed by Squirkit. Squirkit back in the lead. Yourself number 1 in second. Shy Dragon in third. Eclipse moves back. Oh, Eclipse back up in the second. Yourself in third. Shy Dragon in fourth. And Skylar Go Burr in 5th. Squirkit is only about a gate and a half ahead of Eclipse, followed by only about 2.5 gates. Oh! Shy Dragon overtakes yourself for a 3rd spot. Eclipse trying to close the gap right now. Let's go over on here. Eclipse takes that a little bit wide. Squirkit is about 6 gates ahead of Eclipse right now. Shy Dragon only about 5 gates behind right now. Self rounding out 4th. And in 5th place is Skylar Go Burr. Squirkit only about less than 20 gates to go. About 11 gates right now. Eclipse about 10 gates behind right now. Shy Dragon 10 gates behind Eclipse. Self number 1. Squirkit takes the win on that one.
Another win for Squirkit.
Eclipse trying to hold it together in second. Shy Dragon in third. Eclipse takes it in second. Shy Dragon about 8 gates to go. Yourself number 1 in 4th. And Skylar Go Burr still on lap number 1, rounding it out. Shy Dragon takes 3rd place on that one.
Nice flying Shy. Is that
Definitely come to the fun flies yourself, number 1. We're gonna get those tightened up, because you're Just take it nice and smooth. Smooth as fast.
The funflies are well, some things you shouldn't don't underestimate them. Is kind of my opinion on them. I think you learn a whole ton at the funflies. Kind of a free-form,
Slow is smooth. Oh, sorry.
Free training session with Sour Power. I mean, can't argue with that.
Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. False start, pilots. False start.
That's quite a progression. But it's
All
true.
right. Same finish order as before. Squirket 1, Shy Dragon. Well, Eclipse 2, Shy, yourself.
And Skylar Go Bird, yes.
Skylar. Okay, thank you.
Alright. Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
So there's a quick preview of our scoreboards. 1, 2, 4, 5s.
Same twice in a row.
On the tilt, less than 5.
So the problem we're having right now for viewers is...
And they are off. Eclipse with a whole shot. Squirket in second. Yourself number
Right,
1.
this
Shy Dragon in fourth. And Skylar Go Bird in fifth. Go ahead. I'll just take over afterwards.
Yeah, no, it's right. It's like right now in the game, yourself number 1 has a hashtag in his alias in the game, and for some reason when that happens, it breaks the scoring system on the machines that are just viewing. So there's a problem with how it's encoded over the network and sent. So that's why things at the bottom don't work. If you look, my scoring that you were watching at the bottom says Eclipse, Squirket, Shy Dragon, and they are stuck. That's because yourself number 1 would have been 4th, and then number 1 broke the scoreboard. So that's kind of the issue we're dealing with at the moment. Go ahead, Brian.
Alright, and zone me out, pilots. Zone me out. Eclipse and Squirket going back and forth. Eclipse had the lead, and then Squirket back in the lead after that ladder. Yourself number 1 in third. Shy Dragon in fourth and Skylar in fifth. Here they go, 1 lap to go. Oh, Squirket takes it. Just a hair over a fumble up of Eclipse. Yourself number 1 coming, well, in third right now. Shy Dragon not far behind, only about 2.5 gates behind. Anything could happen right now. Here goes yourself number 1, still only a couple gates. Shy Dragon's catching up, only about a half a gate behind. Taking it nice and slow, nice and smooth. Skylar Go Bird in fifth.
Oh, we got
only 5 gates. Yourself and Shy are side by side right now. It's whoever can make those last 2 gates, and yourself just by a hair over Shy Dragon. Skylar Go Bird in fifth. So Squirket in first, Eclipse in second. Yourself number 1 in third this time.
My goodness.
Shy Dragon in fourth, and Skylar Go Bird in fifth.
So yourself number 1.
Shake it off, pilots.
Yourself number 1, mixing things up in the middle of this Tiny Turbines party. Climbs into third that time, ahead of Captain Shy Dragon. El Capitan.
I remember when Squirket just started.
I did too.
All right, pilots.
And
here we
will
go.
never be the
Round
same.
number 4.
Nor will the YDSC. Squirket posting 1s across the board.
And they're off. Oh, I was letting you finish. Eclipse and Squirket going back and forth. Yourself number 1 in third, followed by Shy Dragon in fourth, only about a gate behind. Skylar Go Bird about 3 gates behind. Squirket and Eclipse going back and forth. Squirket, Eclipse, Squirket, Eclipse. Squirket right now about not even a half a gate lead over Eclipse, followed by yourself number 1, only about 4 gates behind. But Shy Dragon is right there. Shy Dragon falling back a little bit, but so super smooth. Love the way she flies, nice and smooth.
Oh,
Eclipse and Squirket. Eclipse takes it back over, but then Squirket, now Eclipse. Here we go. We only have about 20 gates to go. Eclipse taking a nice little lead as Squirket fumbles up a little bit, but here comes yourself number 1. Still only 15 gates apart, but anything could happen. Only a couple gates for Eclipse. Squirket catching up. Oh, gates. Eclipse takes it over Squirket this time, and Squirket in second. So Eclipse in first, Squirket in second. Here comes yourself number 1, followed by Shy Dragon. It's about 5 gates behind right now. Like I said, anything can happen right now. Shy Dragon, so super smooth. Can see yourself number 1 with only a couple gates to go.
Oh,
Yourself number 1 goes down.
Almost.
Here comes Shy. Shy over. Oh no, Yourself takes it over Shy Dragon. Oh my Lanta. That was
Oh my
a
God.
crazy roll.
I could not
Whoa.
tell from the spectate view because
Oh man.
how close was it?
Ooh, that was intense. That was intense. Eclipse in first, Squirkit in second, Yourself number 1 in third, Shy Dragon in fourth, and Skylar Go Burr in fifth.
Mere milliseconds.
Yes, it was. So Yourself number 1 got a 134.611, 611 milliseconds. Shy Dragon got a 134 and 631. So that was a .020 gap.
Wow. Way to keep it interesting. Yourself number 1, mixing it up right there in the middle of a tiny turbine sandwich, so to speak. They're in third place 2 times in a row, but Eclipse got that last win. All right, so
Here we go, Skylar.
variety. Here we go. 5th and final heat for this group.
Fifth and final.
And you're listening to Sour Power on the call because he can see it like we cannot in this group.
Sour Power mind tricks. Here we go. Pilots, if I take over commentating, I know you're not used to it except for here and there in the miniseries. Zone me out. If you have to for this heat, put me on mute. Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up. I am just here, just helping out. Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Pilots on your quad. We go live on the turn in less than
Ready.
5.
Last chance to make the points.
Clips with the whole shot, followed by Squirkit, Yourself number 1 right there. Shy Dragon in fourth, and Skylar Go Burr in fifth. They are all head-to-head right now. Only about a half a gate apart from one another. Yourself and Shy Dragon traded places. Clips only about a half a gate behind Squirkit right now. Clips having a little bit of fumble up, going back on board with Squirkit. Squirkit trying to keep it together. Clips needing to breathe, get the smoothness back. Shy Dragon not far behind Eclipse, only about 4 gates behind. About 6 gates behind is Yourself in fourth, and Skylar Go Burr is in fifth right now. Squirkit still in the lead. Has a nice healthy lead of about 12 gates. Just keeping it nice and smooth and consistent. Shy Dragon sitting well in third right now. Squirkit takes it. Shy Dragon overtakes third. Ahead of Yourself number 1 by a nice healthy lead. Clips in second. Only 10 more gates for Shy Dragon. 10 behind is Yourself number 1, and then we have Skylar Go Burr in fifth. So far we have Squirkit in first, Clips in second. Shy Dragon just takes and solidifies third.
Ooh.
Yourself number 1, only a couple gates behind. And Yourself number 1 takes fourth. And Skylar Go Burr in fifth. We'll let you finish that out, Skylar Go Burr.
It's a big result there. 3rd and 4th. Gonna mean a big difference here in the 5th and final heat in this group. Skylar Go Burr on the course. Slaloming and zooming down the baseline. Taking that crazy 8 in style. Nice finish.
These points are so close. Nice job flying. Nice flying, pilots.
All right, that's it for group number 2. Yes, we've got some chat letting us know that we're not showing all the pilots on the on-screen display. That's what we were talking about just a little bit ago. If you missed it, bit of an issue with the game with one of the pilots, but Sour Power, as only he can do, takes over the call. Just sit back and listen to the soothing voice of Sour Power when that happens. Don't worry about following along on the screen. He'll let you know. All right. So we got a third group, the third and final group. Who else have we not met yet here on this Wednesday night flying the whoops? Well, check it out. We went very Tiny Turbines heavy in group 2. Now we got another school coming in hot here in group 3. Match 3, as it says on the screen. Going to start with, wow, really kind of cool, imposing profile picture from this pilot from Academy of Holy Angels. Yes, Holy Angels is back in a big way here in match 3. We've got Kingley. Welcome, Kingley, to another Wednesday night whoop-tastical event. Is that a word? Okay. I was trying. I don't know. I was trying to get something else. That's all I got. Well, Kingley's teammate is here. The Poppin' Cat himself. Another captain of the team. Glad that he's here. Orbit 1615. Orbit, welcome. It's going well. It's great to see you here. I'm excited. Turns out, the viewer that was asking about why the gate count wasn't going up missed the explanation, cleaning the mud off of the dog's paws. That is not uncommon today in Minnesota. We got a lot of melting going on out there, a lot of mud.
I was gonna say, how did you know I was washing the mud off my dog's paws today?
You were doing that too. See, it's going on.
I was.
I think dogs like it. I think dogs like it muddy.
Well, my
I think
dog
they
just rolls over and he just has a day with it.
Favorite time of year. Not only is it getting warmer, they get the special foot rub.
Oh yeah, of course.
I must
All
admit,
right. What's that?
I have to sometimes dry off my cat's feet after he's been outside, and he
Oh, sure.
like it.
Hey, it's springtime. Next up. Oh, did I mention there's a back-to-back champion flying with us tonight? Yeah. This is the guy. He likes to come all the way back from the low mains. Sounds like Chinese food. All the way up to the top and take out who's ever there in his way. From St. Paul Highland Park, leading the charge for a big-time team there. It's Boomer. Boomer, are you ready to go for your three-peat tonight?
I'm ready for my three-peat, Marty. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay, well, you had to get your radio working. I'm glad it's working. You got a lot of Holy Angel stars to deal with. Look at this, another one with the fish. It's Gordo. Gordo's mic is not always in effect. I don't know. I should have that up and see. All right. I just am happy to see Gordo here. Gordo and Orbit both flying. Pretty awesome. Welcome, Gordo. And then you heard this voice coming in earlier. Just inserting himself, before we even introduced him. I guess he's been around long enough he can just get away with that. Are you still in Melrose or are you back in St. Cloud, Cyrus?
Back in Cloudy Town, yes. And it's lovely here. It's finally warm out here. I've been enjoying some walks without my coat. It is, yes. I am
Leave
glad
the
to
coat
be
at
back.
home. Yes.
Yes, I am glad to be back in St. Cloud, representing the St. Cloud State Huskies. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to throw down. So, yeah.
All right. Well, you got Holy Angel stars and a back-to-back champ to deal with, Cyrus. And I know we will know how you feel about it. So let's get these pilots ready to go. It's match 3. Ready to fly.
Yes. All right, pilots. Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Okay. Sounds funny. You check out that crawl. That's some news, everybody. Microtrack Smash starting Saturday. You heard it here on the live stream first. Microtrack Smash. If you know the YDSC, you know Microtrack Smash. Boomer out in front. Big surprise? No, it's not. He has won this thing 2 Wednesdays in a row, and he tends to sweep group play. Cyrus in second, then Gordo, then Kingley, then Orbit. Oh my gosh. What a tight group this is. All chasing Boomer. Oh my goodness. There's some close pilots. All right, Boomer. First time around in an actual race heat. Oh, takes an unscheduled landing. It's okay. This time will be not a super clean time. 58. But gets the win nonetheless. Here comes Cyrus back in Cloudy Town with a 105. Solid, Cyrus. All right, Gordo right there, though. Ooh. Cyrus barely gets into second. We know what kind of a pilot Gordo can be. Got some hardware under his belt. Kingley, a little trouble with the 8. And Orbit makes the pass. Kingley got caught in the crazy 8. And who makes the pass but his teammate, Orbit, grabbing 4th. Just going to fly right by Orbit.
Alright, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Holy Angels, don't look now. Bottom 3 that time. Let's see what you guys got. Got to deal with Boomer and Cyrus. Oh, fast start for Orbit. We know Orbit likes to get out quick. All going around that ladder in the paint. Boomer emerges. Out in front, but guess who's giving chase? It is Gordo. They've had some battles. That's for sure. Boomer's on a whole new level lately, though. Can anyone catch him? Just knocking that ladder out like it's nothing. The little skinny slalom through the gates. Taking a little bit of extra, going a little extra on that ladder at the elbow, and a 54. Okay, not the fastest times we've seen all day today, but enough to get the W's here. Gordo's second. Okay, Gordo moves up, gives Holy Angels a second place finish here. It's not a team competition, but we know where these pilots are from. Cyrus third. Okay, Cyrus in the middle of the pack this time. Now look at this. Kingley, again, has a little edge. Can he hang on this time? He does! Last time that 8 got him. This time, smooth through. Kingley 4th, Orbit 5th. Okay, 2 down, 3 to go.
Alright, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Couple of position swaps there for Gordo and Cyrus. Both tied with 5 points. Kingley, Orbit also swapping at 9. This is the most interesting match so far.
Yeah, early ties. Wow, so much traffic there in the paint. They're clogging the paint at YDSC Arena. Oh my gosh, it's just the coolest looking court I've ever seen. Zipping down the baseline is Boomer onto his second lap. Over the hoop. Laddering down. Or up. Hard to tell. Cyrus and Gordo trading places in second. Don't sleep on second. What's going to happen here? As Boomer comes through the 8 and in with a 52. But look at this in the ladder. It's Gordo. It's Cyrus. Gordo stretches it a little bit. And, oh, that's all I needed. 101. 1 second ahead of Cyrus. Gordo second. Cyrus third. And now we got a race for 4th. Teammates Kingley and Orbit. Oh, Orbit gets through. Oh, Kingley makes the pass in the ladder. Orbit now in front. Orbit got separation and hangs on. Trading places once again in that 4th and 5th spot. Orbit 4th, Kingley 5th. Way to keep it fun, you guys. That was good.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Waiting for the new scores? No? Here they come.
Was Kingley 5th there on the last one? Or was Orbit 5th?
Yes. No, Kingley was 5th that one.
Okay. That's right. Okay, they're off again. This is the 4th of 5. Boomer leading the way, but Gordo right on Boomer's heels, for the moment at least. Like I said, about a year ago, those pilots were locked in several close battles. Has it been a year already? I guess it has. Okay. Boomer does not typically falter here in the scoring rounds. I'm just going to say. It's all we've seen for the last few weeks. Watch out for that Highland Park team, like I said. With a 53. Doing what he needs to do. But now in second, here he is, the Husky. The 101. Little, not super smooth into the finish gate. Gordo, a few seconds back, takes third this time. And we got another close one between Orbit and Kingley. I wonder if they've been practicing together. They're almost flying tandem. Oh, Orbit's got an edge, and he hangs on to it. Kingley actually gets caught in that crazy 8. Under pressure, he was going... When you're chasing, you see the pilot right in front of you, you got to give it all you got. Sometimes that results in contact. So not Nick, cleaning off the dog's feet. Yep. Muddy paws these days. Thanks for watching, everybody. 5 viewers tonight. Feeling good. Getting that news, the Microtrack Smash starts on Saturday. That's big news. Okay, look at, got some ties. Gordo and Cyrus tied for the moment. Comes down to this. What you guys got? We run these 5 for the 5th time, and then we get into the tie breaks. Should we have
from match number 1 where Quad Boy got that extra point?
Oh yes.
A little spoiler here.
Okay, Boomer's leading. Gordo's in front for a moment. Boomer takes it back. Remember, watch the race within the race with Gordo and Cyrus. Gordo leading the way. He's not gonna settle for anything. Finding a new gear here. Climbing the ladder. It is an up ladder there in the paint. I knew it. Boomer chasing him. Boomer makes the pass. Gordo feel it. Feel the chase. Boomer around. He's done this before. Boomer gets a 55. Gordo with a 57. Gordo throwing it down. Getting the edge on Cyrus in that one. Now we've got Orbit a little bit ahead of his teammate Kingley. They're in the ladder. Who can get out of there? Who can get around that skinny slalom? Orbit with a little bit of edge. Eee! Just by a second over his teammate Kingley. Okay. All of the scoring rounds are in the books.
Pilots, if you hit a gate and it counts as a gate marker, but you do not go through that gate, this is your one and only warning. You better go back through the gate, otherwise you will be put last. Just as a forewarning, pilots.
Brutal.
It's like IRL. That's what we do here in the YDSC, and as you can tell during regionals and state and everything, these pilots have gotten so much better. And that's all I'll say before I say more.
Sure have.
I'm so proud of each and every one of them.
Well, as we said, Sour Power coaching these pilots up, offering fun flies. We got sim flying every weeknight this spring. I mean, that was a dream, especially when everything got disrupted with the pandemic. But here we are, keeping the pilots connected, developing these friendships, race after race. And here we are, checking the scoreboard to see how they have shaken out here on this 4th Wednesday of the soaring spring.
Yeah,
Tim,
working on the stage results, but haven't been able to get it in yet.
Okay.
I'm trying. Too many things today. In the best possible ways, right, Marty?
Yeah, we're keeping ourselves busy, that's for sure. But it all began here in the YDSC. So, gotta keep this going strong. All right. So, as you see in the ticker, we've got pilots with scores. That's a little preview of what's happening. We've got League OS. LeagueOS.gg. It's live. You want to create your own league for whatever, anything. Get your buddies together. Fly, play games, whatever you can imagine. LeagueOS.gg is there and available. And then, of course, Microtrack Smash, a big part of the Youth Drone Sports Championships programming. And the way to qualify for state and nationals. That's right, you gotta fly MTS, Microtrack Smash. Opening up this weekend. Get ready, everybody. I also heard this week that a couple of schools got together on their own, did some flying, including Holy Name.
Do we have evidence of this?
I just hearsay.
Just hearsay?
Pilots. Who was there? Who flew this week, Monday? In that school.
Holy Angels was Orbit there? Kingley? Gordo?
Holy Angels hosted Washburn High School.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, what happened?
From Washburn. Who was there from Washburn?
I couldn't tell you.
Friendships were not developed there.
And Rosie.
Who?
I think it was Graham, Alex, Lila, and Rosie.
Oh yeah, just Graham. Okay, we know pilot names here. That's how we.
I don't know real names. I need pilot names.
I don't know pilot names.
Well, interesting. I'm just gonna throw this out there. This is pretty impressive, actually. Everybody, take note of this. You may or may not know that Minneapolis public school teachers are on strike. Washburn is in Minneapolis. That's a Minneapolis high school. So how can the drone team be meeting and flying? Well, varsity sports continue during the strike, Joel. Varsity sports. Guess what drone racing is considered as?
Sweet it is.
Varsity sports.
Varsity
drone
sport. Yeah.
Right. And you know what? They needed somebody to like race with just to make that determination, and it was Holy Angels. So Holy Angels, so glad you guys could do that. I hear it's going to happen again soon, and you guys are pretty close together, so why not get together and fly? I think some other teams are interested in calling each other up, hosting some IRL flying. It's going to certainly help you for the postseason, that's for sure. Put that sim training to good use in the real world. What do we got, Sour?
All right, first up for 14th and 15th position are two amazing novice pilots of Liv and Skylar Go Burr.
Ooh, awesome. Okay.
Here we go. Pilots goggles down, thumbs up. Liv and Skylar Go Burr.
This is a one and done 2-lapper to break a tie. We're in the tie-breaking section of Wednesday.
I'm sorry, Marty. When pilots are flying, pilots do not type in Velocitron, please. Do it in between. Thank you.
All right, Skylar Go Burr out first, navigating that up ladder and lean out. Okay. Couple of tiny turbines in a bit of a match race to break the tie. Oh. Down on that shiny YDSC arena floor goes Skylar Go Burr and back up. Still on the first lap, Skylar Go Burr looking to, yes, complete the ladder. Meanwhile, Liv is coming, making the approach. Okay, on to lap 2 goes Skylar Go Burr. Oh, slides across like a power slide on the stanchion. That was cool. Style points for sure. Curious to see how these new pilots from the Tiny Turbines are going to do IRL as well. The sim training definitely will help. Liv is still there. Steady. That's how you do it. Is not over by any stretch. Skylar Go Burr, though, gets out of that ladder. That's absolutely the play. Get out of that ladder clean. Come around the flags. Just a crazy 8 away. Skylar Go Burr. Solid. Sticking with it. As we watch Liv in the ladder. The tie has been broken. It's Skylar Go Burr getting the edge, but way to go, Liv. These are newer pilots getting through a very difficult course.
Nice.
Well done. Very well done. Okay. One tie broken. What do we got next?
Next tie is, so the pilots get ready. This next tie is for who is going to get a seed in the A main and who is to start off in the E main between Boomer and Bro F.
Again,
So
here we go.
Going tied with 5 points. All the pilots have been super close with positions, because we have 11, 12, 13, 14, then we go to 17, 18, 19, and then we have the 5, 6, 9. So everything's super close. The ones who have seeded a spot into the mains would be in advanced. This is between Boomer and Bro F for seeding to the A main. The other one will fall back to the E main. And then who joins them is Squirkit. For intermediate, Shy, Dragon, and Orbit will be solidifying a spot in the E main, while Melon moves to the B main.
Wow.
For the novice group, King Lee and Moose Master secure their spot in the E main. and yourself number 1 in the C main.
Okay, that's how it's mapping out. So just this one more tie, and that's it?
Just this one more tie. It was all like, yeah, it was all between a point. I'm like, okay. It's close, but no race-offs like last week.
Goodness. Well, this is the tie that everyone waits for, though. Battle of the Undefeateds. We've seen this. This is the 3rd week in a row. 2 previous weeks.
Who are the 2 intermediates moving into the E-mains already, Brian?
Intermediate would be Orbit and Shy Dragon.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and this battle will take place next week. Tune back in.
You shall see. Boomer has won 2 weeks in a row. Both of those weeks, he was knocked out of the A main by Broth. Broth waited in the A main for Boomer to get all the way back there, only to have Boomer win both times. Here we are again. What will happen in this tiebreaker?
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Boom. Out. Fast. Now, Broth had the fastest times in the scoring. Oh, a little stick. Yep. A couple slight sticks. For Boomer puts Broth into the lead on this first lap. Oh, I just had a color temperature change on my. Did everybody have that? I don't know where that came from.
Did you hit the
sun's gone.
plus or minus in the bottom right?
I wasn't touching anything.
No.
They're flying the lights out at YDSC Arena. Broth into that final ladder. So smooth and fast. He wants a ticket to the A's, and he's got it. Broth. Like the rerun that we come to know.
I feel like I've seen this before, right? Is it me?
And here comes Boomer. Okay, let's do it again. Broth, stay sharp. Do it however you can do it. You gotta, whatever it takes, because you get to wait now. Let's see what happens coming out of the mains. Are there any pilots that did I miss a farewell message? For anybody?
Eclipse, Gordo, Cyrus, Quadboy, Skylar Burr, and Liv.
Those are the pilots that are out.
Eclipse got knocked out? How did they manage
that? By a point. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I have not had time to practice for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, Squirkit was giving it to you, that's for sure.
It's busy. All right. Those pilots who are out, thank you for being here on another Wednesday. Thanks for making it so fun to watch and flying some really exciting scoring heats. You're welcome to stick around and see what happens as we have match 4. Call this match 4. This is the D or the E?
It's the E mains technically. So we do best of 3 for this one. And in a world where you have 6 pilots all competing for a best of 3, that means that first pilot to win 2 will take the match. Now, that said, since we play mains around here, only the bottom 2, no, bottom 1? Bottom 1.
Bottom 2.
Bottom 2 will get knocked out this turn. So the top 4, in terms of points, will go on. Ties will be broken in a race-off if we need to. But scoring is just like before. First, 1 point for first, 6 points for 6.
Okay. Chasing the ace.
It's pretty wild. I just have a hunch.
Uh-oh, Joel, you went quiet.
Yeah, my headset keeps turning off on me. I don't know why. I think I have like an auto off program.
Yeah, I was excited to hear what your hunch was.
My hunch is that Boomer is going to get us into the finals, and we're going to end up with a Boomer Broth final, just like the last 2 weeks. But
It's quite a hunch. You're
but
really going on a
I
limb.
think
It's all about not choking too.
I think this week we might see a change up at the top.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's see how many times it takes for one of these pilots to win twice. Once that happens, you don't want to be last.
Keep your head about you, take deep breaths, and have fun. Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Good group. Squirkit, Orbit, Shy Dragon, Kingly, Loose Master, Boomer.
I started upside down.
False start, pilots, false start.
Ooh. So you got Moose Master and Kingly from Holy Angels, Squirkit and Shy Dragon from Tiny Turbines, and then Boomer representing.
Here we go,
St. Paul
pilots.
Island Park.
Goggles down, thumbs up. That was a false start, Marty.
Yes, I understand.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right.
just listing off the pilots.
Oh, sorry. My fault. All right,
That's all right.
here we go, pilots.
We go live.
You are good this time.
Less than 5.
You flip over, it's your own fault.
Out off the starting block in a hurry in the coolest arena in all of drone racing. Boomer is your leader. But another storied rivalry. He's got Squirkit chasing. Those two came up together in the days of Ready Tech Go. But look at Boomer. So fast through that ladder in the paint. Oh, interesting route through the floor gates, all 3 in a row. Oh, that ladder is no problem for somebody who is 1-2 in a row and wants the ace, gets the ace. Boomer with a 54. Let's see what happens though. Remember, gotta stay out of last. So currently it's Squirkit, Orbit, Shy Dragon, Kingly, and Moose Master. Squirkit takes second. 3 Holy Angel stars in this race. Orbit, Kingly, and Moose Master. Shy Dragon in the mix. Moose Master currently in last. He needs to climb out if possible. Orbit strong in third. Shy Dragon not far behind, just about 4 seconds. And now let's see, can Kingly hold off the challenge? And he does. Kingly 5th, Moose Master 6th. Now, we're going to go again. We got to go until one of these pilots wins twice, but Boomer has the ace.
Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Very Holy Angels heavy in this particular E-main. Ooh, Moose Master was first for a second there. Now it's Squirkit. All bunched up. But who emerges? Pride of Highland Park drone racing, Boomer. Okay. Got a 9-ish gate lead right now. Laddering up and out. It's working in second, Orbit in third. If Boomer closes this out, look out below, because Moose Master currently in the last position needs to do something because Boomer has just ended. This will be the last heat of the E-main. Boomer 2 in a row. Moose Master currently double-digit gates behind his teammate Kingly. Squirkit strong second. Bodes well for Squirkit. In this for the long haul. Try to get to that A-main.
Ooh.
Orbit just ahead of Shy Dragon.
Ooh.
That was close. Kingly closes it out in 5th. So, as the Moose Master finishes up that ladder that he loves so much. And across the baseline, let's hear it for the Moose Master. Started in preschool at Annunciation, now he's racing drones. As an 8th grader, nice job, Moose Master.
Thanks.
All right. Gotta advance. Get to give yourself a chance. You did that tonight, so well done. And now the other 5 continue to the D, correct?
4.
Bottom 2 are dropped. So Kingly and Moose Master are done.
I was mistaken. All right, Kingly and Moose Master, both. Kingly, same thing. Advance for a chance. You did that. Well done, you guys. It was tough climbing into the 4th spot with Orbit and Shy Dragon going at it. We will look through next week, next Wednesday, as we get into the deep half of Wednesday night drone racing in the YDSC. Wednesday night whooping. Okay, sorry for not having the format straight, but it was fun watching those two try to stay out of last. All right, so now the 4 just continue, correct?
The Boomer, Squirkit, Orbit, and Shy go at it. Do not be last. Top 3 move on, and if regular, chase the ace.
Bye. See you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is the final regular season before playoff number 1.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
To all of you.
What course will it be? Oh, that was very nice. Nice parting
Sour,
message.
could you read my chat, please?
Yes.
Okay. We're getting ready for the D. Four pilots will fly, chase the ace. First pilot to win twice, ends it. We count the points, don't be last. Top 3 advance. See the points down there in the crawl. Is there some order to those points, Netizen?
No, I need to. I have some work to do.
I've been trying to look for the pattern.
Yeah, I know. I get,
Room lock modes.
you know, I get spurts of working on the overlay.
Here we go.
But
Goggles down, thumbs up.
There is a lot to do.
there is a lot to do. Working on quality of life right now for some of the other league operators. But
Okay. Boomer, Orbit. All together now. Who emerges? Squirkit is your leader. Something happened. Squirkit super fast down the ladder. Over on the at the break, as they say on basketball. Ooh, Boomer or Squirkit getting a little stuck going over the hoop. And guess who's in pursuit? Getting closer. It's Orbit taking over the lead. Look at this, everybody. Orbit, Squirkit. Nope, back to Boomer. Oh, shuffles. Shy Dragon in 4th. Hoping to close some ground if she can. But Boomer emerges as he does with a 104. Okay, win for Boomer. Things got a little bumpy and hectic. Squirkit, second place for Squirkit. 3rd for Orbit. And Shy Dragon, as smooth as they come. Descending the ladder for the tiny turbines. The makeup of this D main. We got 2 turbines. A Holy Angel Star.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
And a St. Paul Highland Park. What's the nickname again?
We go live on the tune in less than
Scott?
5.
Scots? Scots?
Huh.
Totally by memory. I don't know. Boomer's locked in. He's not going to answer. Boomer is your leader, but Squirket's right there. So Boomer got the ace. He can end it. Squirket maybe looking to extend this thing. That might help her teammate. Wow, Squirket. Tackling this course with abandon. Boomer giving chase. Does Boomer have enough? This could be a break in what we've been accustomed to seeing the past couple weeks. Boomer's been pretty undefeated on his march to the A main. But right here, we've got an ace for Squirket. A 56. Nice flying, Squirket. Boomer just 4 seconds back, not even. Yeah, those two have flown together before. We've seen that. Now look at this. Shy Dragon's in third. No. Orbit just took over third. This is a very important battle here. Orbit gets out to the baseline first. And has no trouble with the crazy 8. Okay, Shy Dragon. 2 4th place finishes. Gonna have to hope for something to happen here. Maybe it is the Scots. Thank you. Highland Park Scots. I don't know how I knew that. How did I even know that?
The Scots?
Yep, the Scots.
The Scots.
I have a mind for just some random trivia.
Well, we have a win for Boomer, a win for Squirket. Looking for that second one. We Gordon, match number 3, or game number 3.
Thank you, Nathan Nelson. Yep, the Scots. Okay, so Tiny Turbines have an ace with Squirket. Scots have an ace with Boomer. Shy Dragon has 2 4th place finishes. Shy Dragon might want to extend this thing somehow. Orbit has 2/3. 2/3. Yeah, it was quite a day, Netizen.
It was.
What's going on? I added a new chat app today.
All right, here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up.
If I needed any more of them.
As we go live on the tune in less than
Sour
5.
Power says, time to fly.
Oh, you can still talk. I'm on a time crunch.
Oh! Orbit's so fast on the start, but lands on his back temporarily. Boomer just wants to win this and say, why are we going 3? He's not used to that. Way out in front at the moment is Boomer.
That counts. That counts.
Real-time reffing. Sour Power, he says it's good. Gotta get through all the course obstacles the right way. So it makes it fun. Oh, this might be one of his best times. 55. Boomer, second ace. Shy Dragon and Orbit trading places in last. At this point, however, Squirket takes second. I don't know if this will mean anything.
Oh yeah.
Gets a will for overall points. Shy Dragon gets...
Oh no. They have officially a race off now.
Well, no, it was only 3 heats. Right?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Orbit takes 4th that time, but Shy Dragon had 2 4ths prior. Shy Dragon needed somebody else to win other than Boomer or Squirkit. But Boomer takes us out of the D. We're out of the D. And we say goodnight to Shy Dragon. Ever so smooth, always so awesome, the captain of the Tiny Turbines. Thanks for flying with us, Shy Dragon. A way to bring a big squad tonight.
Yeah, see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Okay. Who's waiting for us in the sea main? Sour Power?
I think it's yourself number
Apparent-
one.
Apparently, we might be skipping the C main again.
Well, did they bounce again?
I believe so.
Uh-oh. So the same three, Boomer, Squirkit, Orbit, moving on.
So there will be a big jump in points if that's the case.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk. I'm going to do a 2-minute countdown.
Well, we've got scores appearing. We're looking at match number 7 here, what we would call the B main. You've got Boomer, Squirkit, Orbit, and another pilot joining Orbit from Holy Angels, waiting here in the B. Melon. There he is. Wow, comes all the way from Lakeville for the Holy Angels.
All the way from Lakeville.
Quite a drive, Melon. You know, Lakeville is the hotbed of YDSC pilots. We know that Happy's from Lakeville. We've now seen that Melon is from Lakeville. And not everyone realizes that Viper lives in Lakeville. Lakeville is blowing up. But let's not forget about Melon's teammate, Orbit, 1615. He comes from St. Paul. Interesting. All the way from St. Paul. Fun fact. He's faster than Cyrus. Is that proven? Is that a fact? In what way? Drones?
I don't know. Good question.
Foot speed? Could be all the above.
Melon, you're going to be up.
Okay, Melon getting ready.
Sour, just as someone who posts finish orders, how does that affect finish orders with yourself number 1 not being here?
All the way to last, everybody else moves up. That's what I announced. So 15th place for yourself, number 1.
Thank you.
You're scoring at home.
All right. And we are on to the B's whenever you're ready, Marty.
I'm ready for B. Let's do it.
Right. Melon, Boomer, Squirkit, Orbit. I'm going to check your sticks one more time, and then we are a go.
Traditional chase the ace. So 2 aces will win it. Don't be last.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Pilots on your
Somebody's
mark.
waiting in A.
As we go live on the turn in less than 5.
Anything can happen here. Boomer and Orbit out fast. Orbit a fast launcher. Wow, Boomer just separates on that ladder in the paint. Such a strong climb. Just as I said it. Creates an opening for the others. Okay. One lap down for Boomer. Squirk it in second. Orbit third. Melon, maybe not as warm as these pilots. He was waiting. Currently in fourth. Something about just flying. Heat after heat, lap after lap. Boomer with the ace. With a 53. That's as fast as we've seen recently from Boomer. Squirk it just over a minute 4. Okay, let's watch this. Can Melon catch his teammate? Orbit, he cannot. Orbit gets third. Okay, Melon, you got a ways to go here. Coming in fourth. We'll run it back. Boomer has the ace. 3 of these pilots will advance to the A main. 1 will be done.
All right, here we go, pilots. We're gonna fly it forward. That's what I tell, because the pilots will say, like Marty said, run it back, and I'm like, you're not running with your goggles on, for one. For two, you don't want to go backwards. You always want to be going forward, and you want to be flying. So we're gonna fly it forwards. Kind of like paying it forwards. We're flying it forwards. Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up. Yeah, come to the miniseries and fun fly. You'll have a blast.
Go forth and fly.
Go forth and fly.
Okay, Boomer has the ace. Orbit went down for a second.
Squirkit was able to steal an ace from Boomer last match.
Right. Which created a non-tie situation, which you might have had. And go 3,
Possible.
takes the ties out.
Squirkit doing an extra loop around that ladder. Down the baseline she comes. Moving on to lap number 2. Through the hole right in the middle. Up over the basketball hoop. And below. Well, oh, this map's coming back to me now.
Just keep it smooth, pilots. It's all about the top 3.
Squirkit got a good glimpse of Boomer. Oh! More than a glimpse, a pass. Oh my gosh. Remember, Boomer has the ace.
Squirkit makes a mistake right there in the stall, and Boomer's going to shut it down. Here's Squirkit finishing up in second place. We do have a race for third right now. This could lead us to a race-off right now. Melon took fourth in the last one. That means they would be tied if Melon can hang on for third place.
Here comes Orbit, though, trying to avoid that.
Oh, Melon doing a little extra loopy-loop around the flag. Got a little distracted, I think. Melon manages, or Orbit is going to get ahead. Oh, no.
Survives it. Orbit, how do you do that to your teammate?
Oh, no.
Guess only one.
All I have to say is good game.
Yeah, that was intense. So intense. Melon, it looked like you did a little extra on the flags. And Orbit made the
He
pass.
can't talk. He's currently on a long car ride home.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's right. It was all from the car.
And
I'm so tired.
I'm tired. How in the world? Where are you coming from, Melon? Are you on vacation?
South Carolina.
Nice. Okay, well, thanks for joining us on Wednesday. This is dedication, and you had a lead, but something happened there on those flags on the baseline. I don't know exactly.
I blame that I have a headache.
Okay, well, that's a good excuse. Well, I'm impressed. Thanks for flying with us. Does that mean you were not at the? You must not have been at the IRL race, but there's another one coming up, right? Are you gonna try to make that one?
Hopefully, if I'm not still sick.
All right, well, get better, get well, drive safely.
Thank you.
And Melon's road ends here in the B, but not too shabby, as we now have our A main set. Well, we've seen Boomer here, of course. We've seen Broth here. We've seen Squirkit here. Orbit
Orbit's new
making his. Nice to see Orbit in the mix in the A. Broth from Broth from Apple Valley. Boomer from St. Paul Highland Park. Squirket from the Tiny Turbines, and Orbit from Holy Angels. Now we super chase. Now we go first pilot to win 3. You got to win 3 to win this thing. Will we see?
Yeah, I think we're seeing more than 3. I think we're seeing. I'm gonna say we're gonna see 5. And I think there's gonna be more than
16.
16. I think there's gonna be 3 pilots with an ace.
All right.
Thanks,
Let's
Joel.
I say 3 out of the 4 are gonna get super nervous, and that 4th pilot is gonna come in and get an ace too.
I feel called out by Orbit there.
You just got called out. Well done, Orbit.
It's okay. I love you all the same. Y'all are winners in my book. So don't let the nerves get you. Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
Pilot,
So excited.
Gotta make it interesting.
we go live on the turn in less than 5.
And they're off. We have not seen Broth for a while. He's been waiting patiently, but he is now in the lead, like he's been every time he's flown this course tonight.
I think Broth has been practicing this course. He does not want a repeat of the last 2 weeks. And as I say that, makes a small mistake on that ladder. Maintains the lead though. Second and third being fought over right now between Boomer and Squirket. Seen that before tonight. Broth with about a 3-gate lead. On lap number 2, over to center court he moves.
Broth hanging on to a solid lead.
Oh, goes down.
Really?
Here he comes.
Goes
Here comes
down.
his nemesis. Let's see.
Looking, he just said, "Come and try me." With a 53, even after that pause. Squirket second, Boomer third, and Orbit back in the paint.
All right.
Gets caught a little bit on one of those half moon. Okay, so Brock comes away with the first ace. It is super chase the ace. Orbit comes in. Solid. Under 130. Okay.
Here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up, pilots.
Need 3 aces to end it. Brock's off to a good start. There's your board. And there's your start. All shuffling, all trading, swapping. It's mayhem. Boomer out first, but Broth makes the pass, just as I'm saying it.
Oh, what a tight ladder by Boomer. Broth makes a mistake on the baseline. Here's Boomer. He's going to move on to lap number 2 first. Broth's going to be chasing now.
Using that speed section just to punch it up over the hoop.
Look, having trouble on that initial ladder there in the middle. Going to give some of
This
the,
is the pressure about.
some of the markers a
pile
chance to catch up. Yep.
Boomer.
Here's Boomer's chance. There you go. Boomer with an ace.
Sub 50 for the first time, I think, tonight. Boomer was put to the test. He was ready for it. Squirk at third. Wow. Blistering pace. Here comes Orbit. Representing Holy Angels. Mr. Hall's class. Mr. Hall's team. Okay. Much faster that time for Orbit. Making improvements. Okay, so Boomer has an ace, Broth has an ace. Somebody needs 3 before we're done.
Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up.
It was nice out today in Minnesota.
Less than
That was
5.
nice. Well, my dog got all muddy.
That is what's been happening all over town.
Let's see if
Is your leader.
Squirky can get focused in here and get that third pilot ace here.
This time it's Broth emerging early. not one to give up the lead once he's got it.
Having some problems on the ladder down. Brough already on the lap number 2.
Yeah, well into 2. Squirkit in second, but 14 back, 15 back. My goodness, Brough is crushing it this time.
Not today, he says. Not today. 47.9. Oh my goodness.
That's fastest we've seen. Brough, I think that's the fastest we've seen.
I don't know what it's for me to talk here, but I beat my PB. I almost got a sub 23 where I'm so close to getting a 22-second lap, not gonna lie.
My goodness. Well, Boomer second, Squirkit third. It's on. Once somebody has 2 aces, it's on. And Brough has 2 aces. What will happen here? This the week. The week for something.
All right.
The day before St. Patrick's Day.
Boomer trying to do a 3-peat. Not looking good at the moment. Gonna have to find a way to extend this. Maybe a little help from Squirkit.
Let's see. Never count out Orbit either.
Everybody's rooting for me but Joel.
Goggles
Hey,
down,
I'm not
thumbs
rooting
up.
for you.
Alright, alright.
Oh my gosh, we see the grass under the arena. Yes, you can play soccer at the arena.
Biggest fan, Orbit. Biggest fan.
Or arena football. Brough out front in all this talk. Orbit in third. The cheering is helping. Orbit up into second. But Brough with 2 aces, holding the lead at the moment. ATM up the ladder, into the floor section, across half court, on his second lap. He's got a ladder. He's got the baseline. This one's going to be fast, too.
There it is.
Another 47. Brough
Came to play
completes
tonight.
it. He came to play tonight. I don't know what he did while he was waiting, but it worked. Boomer second. Squirkit third. And a fan favorite. Not Joel's, but a fan favorite.
Don't worry, you guys. I'll take up the rear. I got y'all covered.
I got
Pleasure
it.
racing with y'all.
There. All right. The streak is broken. Keeps it interesting. Boomer had 2 in a row. This time Brough got him, but let's say hello to Orbit. Orbit, nice job making it into, well,
Thank you, thank you. I can hear the applause track playing in the background.
applause, cheers, hears. It's all there. Nice job, Orbit. At least
Thank
for
you,
tonight,
guys.
you are faster than Cyrus. At least for tonight.
Hey, I'm pretty good. I don't know about that Cyrus guy.
All right. Your IRL flying. Then we have Squirkit peeking out from under the, what is it? Chest of drawers?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Dresser. Yeah, dresser. Okay. Why do I call it chest of drawers? That's kind of old term. Did that kitty get dirty today? Or does that kitty stay inside?
a cat goes in and out, but he never really gets dirty. Also, one thing I want to state is I did fly that very last heat to Believer, so pretty fitting music.
Cool.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Well done, Squirkit. Another strong showing, getting to the A. You had to deal with that opening group with all your teammates, too. That was
It's kind of ridiculous that 4 out of 5 of us were in one heat.
emotional, like a practice, almost.
Yeah.
Well, you made it the farthest.
Yeah.
Well done. We'll see you next week. That is Squirkit.
Yeah. Although I also would have been really surprised if I actually did get an ace during that, because both of their fastest times are 23 seconds, and my fastest time was 27 seconds. So they would have both needed to crash.
They're on another level tonight.
It's possible, but you're right. That was a tall order. Well, here's one of those pilots who was burning it up. Took the last 2 Wednesdays, was looking for a third in a row tonight. It was not to be, but he was right there and had an ace under his belt. Boomer, anything about this course that you think changed your fortune tonight?
I would say this course is not for the weak. This course really tests you, like especially when you're shaking in those last heats. I just want to say, wow, those times for Broth are just inhuman. I've practiced this course for a while, and I can't even imagine getting close to those. So congrats.
All right. Nicely done, Boomer. Well said. And I'm sure this rivalry will continue. These pilots facing off in tiebreakers and then ending up in the finals. It's been fun. So Boomer from Highland Park in St. Paul. The Scott takes second. And it's Broth's week 4, on the eve of St. Patrick's Day. Apple Valley's own. Somewhere Mr. Lee is smiling.
We need to get you a new profile picture, Broth. It's just this pixelated, I don't know what it is. You have a bucket on your head or something.
You should pay Shy to make it.
Kind of like it.
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna be honest, Joel, if you're wondering when this course was made, this was made during the 2020 spring season, when COVID-19 hit.
Well, hey.
Interesting.
That's pretty interesting.
You look really young in that picture.
That was like me in my junior year.
Okay.
But those
Tell us,
times,
how did you do it? How did you scorch this course so handily tonight?
well, gonna be honest, it took a lot of practice, but there's also something I try and do. It's called like slowing down. But I don't slow down. I make sure that the way I look at the gate slow down. So while I can in more control of the gate, the drone is actually going quicker. I just pay attention to the gate just slowly moving, but the drone's going fast.
Next level stuff. Well, on this particular course, and you gotta love flying at YDSC Arena, right?
Yep.
I mean, it just feels big. It feels right here, a week before the last week of the regular season, we mix in the arena. Give everybody a taste. I like it. And who comes out on top? Broth. Well done, Broth. Apple Valley Eagles coming out on top. Now, we're doing a lot of talking, interviewing. Does that mean we might have a scoring update before the end of the stream? Are we going to go for that?
That's not on me. That'll be a Brian thing.
I'm just throwing it out.
I just need a link, since that's a new thing.
Oh.
For each thing, I know how to navigate more of the other stuff, but just not that.
Well, as we wait for that.
Well, that's not going to happen. Let's shut it down because that's going to take a while. So.
Okay. Well, stay tuned to the Discord. We will try to provide a scoring update next week. Pretty exciting stuff. A shakeup at the top. Broth's been waiting for this moment to prove that he can get all the way to A and win it from A, and you did it tonight. Well done, Broth. Boomer, Squirkit, Orbit, all in the A main. Nicely done. All the pilots who flew tonight. A tough course on the big stage. You look great. We will be flying with the beginners tomorrow, not live streamed, and they're pretty beginners. They're learning the ropes from scratch, but it's fun to see. That's where it all starts. Our beginner series on Thursday. We have some fun on Fridays. Every weeknight in the YDSC, it's happening. If you're interested, go to youthdronesports.org. Click on any of the buttons. It'll take you to where you sign up, where you can fly. Never too late to join in. For Sour Power, our chief mentor, making all the pilots better, keeping them flying fast and smooth. Thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
Netizen0. Thank you. Netizen01. Adding bells and whistles week by week.
In real time.
Am I down? What do you mean, Cyrus? Am I down? Down for what? I'm always down. Uh-oh. Wait, what's happening here? I mean,
You down?
Am I
St. Cloud, he wants to know if they're going to host a race someday. St. Cloud hosting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that, road trip.
Cyrus, are you coming? Do you fly 5-inch, Cyrus? Oh, he doesn't know. I was going to say, if you're a college kid, there might be a CDRC Collegiate Drone Racing Championship for 5 inches coming up in a couple weeks that you could register for still. You got to get in real fast because there is a limit.
At least come up there. At least go up there. It'd be fun.
At least come up. And if you're in St. Cloud, maybe we can swing by on the way. No, just saying.
Hey, what weekend is that again? The CDRC?
It's like April 7th and 8th or something.
Collegiate Drone Racing Championships coming up. Not this coming weekend. Not the next weekend. Not the next weekend. Week after, 3 weeks.
Sounds about right.
I don't know. Let us know if you're interested. We are Marty McFlyin, Netizen01, Sour Power, the YDSC, running on League OS. It's been Wednesday. It's been awesome. Congrats, Broth. Congrats, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.